Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your Battleships Extended Warranty, and in today's video we're going to be watching a game that we had in the Cleveland, where we set an outrageous amount of fires and probably made these two battleships over here delete the game permanently because of how badly we ended up wrecking them. And you are going to see that in this gameplay, how much I annoyed these guys, and I kind of feel bad for what I did. I just sat behind this island for a little while and just rained AG on them, and there's nothing they could really do. Now, part of this video where we're just sitting here setting these guys on fire is going to be sped up because it can be slightly boring to watch, but we are still going to be doing commentary over it. So if you're wondering why it speeds up here in a few seconds, that's why, because I want to get to the other juicy parts of the video that are not just me sitting behind the island and setting these guys on fire. But it is still fun to watch these guys because they can't really do anything against us to fight us, and here you can see it starts to speed up the video. But there's nothing these guys can really do to stop us. We're behind the island, we are in protection, they can't see us, which is why we're behind this island, because we do not want to be getting spotted. And if we are not spotted, then we can just sit here undetected and continuously rain high explosive on these guys, and there's absolutely nothing they can do unless we get spotted. And even then, they might not even shoot at us. And one thing to note about the Cleveland is a lightly armored cruiser, so that is mostly why you want to be sitting behind islands and doing the island hopping strategy. That's a very good strategy for these lightly armored cruisers because they cannot really take very many hits. They are very fragile, and their guns also aren't the most powerful in the world. And HE is going to be very important, but also HE can shatter on the decks of these battleships because the armor can shatter some of these shells, but occasionally we will get some penetrations on their deck armor and other parts of the ship, like the superstructure. But the main goal here is just to keep them out of the base. We want to see if our teammates can get in there and maybe cap the base, and even if they can't, at least we are stopping these two battleships from pushing up and harassing our team. And so we're just going to sit here and absolutely wreck their day, continuously set them on fire. We have a double fire on Richelieu, so you can bet he is very unhappy with what is happening. Now, one ship that is kind of hard setting fires is Kansas over here. Now, he is on fire, but I do not believe that is one of our fires burning on him. But he is a relatively hard one to set on fire when he is battle tanking. I don't really understand why, but he is. And one more thing I want to mention about this Cleveland. I have absolutely no upgrades except for the base ones for this ship. So I just got this a few days ago, so we definitely have a grind to go to get the other upgrades, like the upgraded guns, the upgraded hull, and stuff like that, upgraded range. But, as you can see, the ship is doing fairly decent. And another good thing is this Kansas is starting to open up an angle. And the more angle he gives us, the better chances we have of setting him on fire. And as you can see, he goes down. He opened up his angle way too much, and we were able to set a double fire on him that would kill him. Now, this Richelieu is the last ship on this side of the map, and we definitely want to end him and get rid of him so we cannot harass our teammates anymore. So now he is our main goal, and we're just going to sit here and continuously rain Hing on him now, because he is the only one that we can see. But the bad thing is we are getting shatters on his deck and not really fires just yet. Now, there we go, we got a fire. When this hipper comes into sight, we want to take a quick pop shot on him just to make sure he goes down, but luckily our teammates shall reach him in time, and he is no longer a threat to us. And this Richelieu is burning stem to stern, so he is not really going to be a threat anymore to us either, which is very helpful for us. And we haven't taken any damage, which is definitely going to be a godsend for the later part of this match, because we're going to need all the hit points that we can possibly get for the engagements that we're about to get ourselves into. Now, funny enough, this Richelieu is not even shooting back at us. I have no clue why he isn't, because we have been such a big threat to him, the other battleship, and he is not even caring that we are setting him on fire continuously, which is very strange, but I will take it. I will take him being absolutely blind and not doing anything about us, because it means we can just continue doing it without any punishment, which is definitely good for us. Now we end up getting our first medal of the match, which is going to be the Wither. And notice that we are already up to 90,000 damage, 2 ships sunk, and now we just got another medal, which is the Arsonist medal. So we are definitely doing our Cleveland job of setting fires. And now our next goal is to go over to the other side of the map and see what we can find. We only have 3 ships, they have 4, but luckily we are leading on points. Now we are getting spotted, and that means there's probably a destroyer over here, so we're about to pop our radar. And as you can see, there is the destroyer right in front of us, a USS Somers. So we are going to open up our guns on him and try to take him out as quickly as possible, because we do not want him spotting us anymore, and we want to get rid of the torpedo threat. Now we are absolutely shredding this man for his life, which is not going to last much longer. He is already nearly half health, and you can guarantee he is very unhappy. But this is the power of the Cleveland. High explosive is very powerful against destroyers, and this guy can run, but he is not going to be able to hide forever. Now he is hiding right now in his smoke screen, but he is not going to be able to do that forever like I just stated. And now this Nagado is pushing towards us. We're going to start setting him on fire and getting defended ribbons, because we are defending the cap. Now our main goal is just stay alive and get this destroyer and kill the Nagado at the same time, which is kind of going to be a challenge, but you know, I like a good challenge. Now, funny enough, this destroyer is shooting at us from his smoke screen, thinking he's going to be able to kill us. But sadly for him, he is going to be the one receiving the painful treatment of high explosive, as you can see. And he is not going to last much longer. It'll just take one more shot, and down he goes. He is no longer a threat to us. But now we have to deal with this Nagado who's screaming in. So we definitely need to take care of him. And there's one other ship remaining besides him, and we need to kill him in order to win this match, which is definitely going to be our priority, is killing him and the other guy. Now, one thing I am somewhat doing right here is baiting this guy to think that I am going to ram him, even though I'm not. As you can see, I am going full steam ahead of him. He thinks he is going to be able to get the ram. Then I turn right, all of a sudden, he is probably really upset right there because I just completely fooled him. And he thought he was going to get a ram, and that is not going to happen. Now he's going to have to turn his guns to get to me, and we're just going to sit here behind him and set him on fire while he cannot shoot at us, which is very entertaining for us, but not entertaining for him, because he can't really do anything against us. Now, right now, he probably could, because his guns are starting to turn towards us, which is definitely not what we want. We do not want to be taking damage. But lucky for us, we are using our heal to heal back some of the damage he has done to us. And now we have a double fire on him, which is definitely handy for us, but not for him, because that means he is going to die faster than he can kill us. And the funny thing is, I almost feel bad for this Nagado too, because we have been spamming everyone with high explosive, and this is the first time we've been in open water, and he is still not able to kill us. And we are just slinging the high explosive at him, and like I said, I kind of do feel bad for him because he can't really do anything. He is shooting at us, but he's not getting the kill shot on us. And it's kind of sad because, like I said, he's not really able to do much damage to us. And good thing for us, the enemy battleship on their team just went down, and now it is just him standing between us and victory. So now it is my job and other teammates' job to finish this guy off, which he goes down basically right here. And yeah, that is the game. We have 146,000 damage. Well, 147,000 damage now. Top the leaderboard. Pretty good damage. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys.